Good morning. 49ers update. I think Deommodore Lenoir was snubbed from the Pro Bowl. He's already made a few posts about it on social media this morning, but consider the 4 cornerbacks picked ahead of Lenoir. Jalen Johnson, shout out to Fresno, Byron Murphy, J.C. Horn, and Devin Witherspoon. All 4 of those guys either first or second round draft picks, all 4 of them with worse stats than Lenoir, higher passer ratings allowed and more touchdowns allowed than Deommodore Lenoir, who allowed a rating of only 72.6 into his coverage and didn't allow a single touchdown pass into his coverage all season. Lenoir, though, was a 5th round pick, so one of his points was that draft status does matter. And we've been dealing with that a lot with Brock Purdy over the course of the past couple of seasons. So I do think it obviously does matter. Good news for Deommodore is that this Pro Bowl snub does not affect his money. He's already signed a lucrative extension because when you're on a rookie deal and you make the Pro Bowl, it leads to a pay bump. And we've seen that pay bump for Brock Purdy up from about $1 million this next year to $5.5 million in 2025. We do expect him to sign an extension that completely nullifies that anyway, but still, Pro Bowl selections are tied to pay incentives, and it's tough because I don't think that the Pro Bowl voting is necessarily all too fair. 49ers 4 Pro Bowl qualifiers: Nick Bosa, George Kittle, Fred Warner, and Kyle Juszczyk, who has made his 9th straight Pro Bowl at the fullback position. So those are the 4. San Francisco also has alternates, including Lenoir, Brock Purdy an alternate, Trent Williams an alternate, and Leonard Floyd, who's been having another nice season, 8.5 sacks, is a Pro Bowl alternate for the 49ers. We don't take this kind of stuff all too seriously, but it is worth reporting on since the players care and money is tied to it. So for Deommodore Lenoir, good news is he signed the contract. Bad news is it does seem that he did get snubbed because the 4 NFC cornerbacks picked ahead of him all had worse stats this season. On top of that, Lenoir has played outside and inside. He's played the standard boundary corner position, and he's also played the slot cornerback position for the 49ers. Move it inside on those nickel downs. That's extremely hard to do. The versatility that he's shown has been Pro Bowl caliber. He's being paid like it, but he's only an alternate for the Pro Bowl because of how that whole process works. Fan voting, player voting. 49ers obviously didn't have the hype they did this year because the team hasn't been as good as it has been in years past. All right, that's your morning update. We'll talk to you soon.